it's Jewel with Jewberly Emiris, and this is episode 10 of Sewing Desk Sit Down. It is so exciting that we are never ever going to be in the single digits again. With this announcement of happiness, there's also a bit of sadness, because it has been 2 months since the last time we had an episode, and in those 2 months, I've only sewn 4 things. Yeah, out of those 4 things, I did finish McCall's 6745 with the plaid skirt and then the black bodice. I think the black top just makes the fabric speak so much, and it plays a little trick to the eye because people actually think it's a top and a skirt, but really it's a dress, so it's just a lot easier to wear. I also have made 2 kiyomis. I made a kiyomi for Mom right here. It was tunic length. She just wanted it for vacation so that she could throw it on over some leggings and be ready to go to breakfast. And the other one I created was for Tamara. Now this one I'm pretty excited about because it was sewn out of a 1970s shirt dress. And the 1970s shirt dress had nothing going for it. I wish I would have taken a before picture, but naturally I didn't. It was sitting there on the top of my refaction tub, and I was like, there is something. We gotta do something with this. Using the kiyomi pattern, it was gonna hit nicely on Tamara, not in an awkward short or an awkward long length, you know what I'm talking about? There is something out of my refaction tub, so I am excited, and she's wearing it a lot. Because the kiyomis are just perfect for summer. They're just that quick tank you can just throw on, look good, perfect. Because of that, I've decided to make a loose base goal. You know I'm very goal oriented. My loose base goal is to use or to throw away or recycle something out of my refaction tub every month. I mean, in 12 months, that will be 12 items. And finally, my Vogue 9201 dress. I'm not going to talk too much about it today. I'm going to be making another video because it was on my 2017 Make 9 list, so I'll be telling you all the adjustments and everything I made. I did skip the sleeves. I accidentally made it maxi length. I'll explain how you accidentally cut it longer, but I'm excited because I purged my closet. Yeah, I went through it. I got rid of a lot of vintage dresses that I always hoped to fit into one day, but I will never be able to fit into. You know, there's just some things you have to realize, like, it's not gonna happen, you know? I got rid of some me-mates, the stuff that I've made myself for me, and it wasn't really that difficult. I thought it was gonna be like really difficult because it's like I invested time in this garment. Why do I want to get rid of it? Well, I never wear it, so nobody's enjoying it. So if I donate it somewhere, someone might actually use it and enjoy it, which is what I intended in the first place. So I actually don't feel as bad as I did because there's more room in my closet to make more pretties. Woo! More pretty clothes are coming. Yeah. Of course, I couldn't get rid of this dress. I mean, some people probably would because it's the first dress I claim to have ever made. What I mean by that is the technical first dress I ever made didn't have instructions, like we had lost them, and my mom helped me out with it a lot. So I made just a few skirts, and then I made that dress, and then I made a few more skirts, I think, and then I went to this dress, which is Simplicity 1419. This is my cherry dress that I talk about a lot because it is possibly still my favorite dress. I mean, it's my favorite dress pattern, but this one might be my favorite dress. It is what started sewing for me. This fabric I bought when I was like 6 or 7 for Mom to make a prairie dress for me. I'm just so excited that it never happened because now I enjoy it even more that I'm so much older. So what are some of the pretties that are going to be made to fill up the closet? I have been doing a lot of tracing. Well, okay, last night I traced a pattern. What's tracing? Tracing is where you take tracing paper and then you trace the pattern and all the markings and everything to keep the actual pattern original and just kind of save it a little better. I do it for modern patterns, like this jumpsuit, which I'll talk about in a little bit. If I mess up the sizing really bad, I'm not out of this pattern. I still have the original copy. But I also do it for vintage patterns, and this is what I was tracing last night. This is Tamara's Christmas dress pattern, and it is so fragile. It just kind of saves the pattern, so you're not cutting and moving and trying to fit it on the fabric and then just deteriorating that paper. Rather, you're moving and ruining a copy of it on a traced size. So with that in mind, what am I going to be sewing next? I am going to be making Tamara sew right 8238, for, her Christmas dress pattern out of this gorgeous eyelet, but it's white and like really thinly white. So I'm going to have to fully line the dress, which I've never done before. I've never fully lined a dress, but especially not without instructions or different pieces, like lining pieces. It's gonna be fun in a challenging type way. And next, yes, is going to be the jumpsuit. I'm going to be making this version, version B. It's got like the cold shoulder trend. It's got that jumpsuit trend. It's really just trendy. Originally, I was going to make a test and then sew it out of this fabric, which is just kind of a navy white. It's actually got a little bit of stretch because it's a knit. But I got this free from my grandmother, and I don't like super love the fabric. Like, I like it and I'll wear it, but it's not like I'm going to cry if it doesn't turn out. So I think I will just go ahead and jump in with this fabric, because I don't think, because I have no idea what this is technically, you know, the technical name for the fabric is, how much stretch is there. I don't think I can find fabric close enough in my stash or anywhere else to make a test out of it. So why not just use this fabric, and I'm not really out of anything. And that's where we are right now. Hopefully, which I know, I think I say this at the end of every episode, but I really do mean it. I hope to talk to you sooner rather than later and have a video not quite so spaced out, since it was 2 months ago. Thanks for watching. Make sure you can like and subscribe the video. Comment below. I love hearing your thoughts on what you're sewing. There are links to the blog posts I have posted on the projects that I've talked about today. That was kind of a tongue twister. In the description box. I guess we're done. I guess that's it. I should really stop talking and finish tracing. So, yeah, goodbye. I should talk to you later. Have fun. Keep sewing. Happy sewing. Start sewing. Sewing's awesome. I love sewing. Sewing, 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 sewing. Bye!